Hey guys, back out at the range. Now this is part 2 of my hand loading session for this Remington 308 that I'm going to get set up here. Now what I'm going to do today is try to replicate everything the best that I can that I did in the first part of this series. Now what I mean by that is I'm going to get the same chronograph set up, obviously using the same rifle, the same bipod. I'm even on the same bench here at the range at the 100-yard line. Now what I've got here is my hand load. So I reloaded the ammunition charges, the setup, everything that I did in the first series. So I'm going to do another group or two with those loads. Try to confirm things, see if the numbers match up with last time that I was out here, and see if the groups match up as well. And I also have another charge. So I did one with a little bit more powder. Going to try to increase the velocity up to about 2,400 feet per second. See if this 308 likes that a little bit better. So let's get this chronograph set up, let's get the rifle set up, targets downrange, and get to shooting. Everything is all set up. I have the targets downrange, chronograph set up, and the rifle is ready to go. So I'm going to start the shooting off the same as I did in episode 1 with the group from these 39.5s, cold bore in the 308. Now that first time out shooting these, you guys remember, that first group was about probably a 3 MOA. It was a really spread out open group, but as I continued shooting these 39.5s, it got down to a 0.2 MOA, which ultimately is what led me to load more of these up and do some more shooting to see if that was just something going on with me, the cold bore, or something that first time out. So I'm going to shoot some more of these 39.5s. I'm going to work my way up to the 41.3s again and see if those shake out the same as the first time out or get better, and work my way up to the 42s. $22.29. $22.07. And one more. $22.45. All right, we're going to move on to the 41.3s. $23.37. $23.57. $23.58. Kind of felt like I pulled a little on that, so I'm going to put one more down there. It might have been an error on me on the group size on that, so I'm going to send one more. $24.14. Kind of touched that one off a little quicker than I hoped to. 241.3. 2360. Twenty-three 26. 2357. Now that group is open a little bit more than the first time out, but velocities are faster as well. All right, gonna send down some 42 grains and see what these are.
How much longer? Think like a hand. Oh. If I remember right. Where'd you put temperature at? Oh, I can't see it down here.
2414. 2416. 2443. 2438.
Strap. The Velcro strap is straps
Oh,
the
does it?
barrel down to the
Like off a mile.
yeah.
2396. 2413. One more for good measure. 2439. One more group with 39.5.
Well, I mean, shot rods.
2259.
Air mags.
2211. 2246. Missed velocity. Well, all right, guys, I've got the targets picked up. Now let's take a look at these. Now, again, I shot some 39.5s, 41.3s, and some 42 grains. And the plan today was to check these out, kind of confirm if that 39.5 or this 41.3 were a good load, or if we needed to up the velocity with the 42. Now, if we get the velocities, I'll share the averages with those. But let's take a look at these targets and see what we came away with from today. All right, guys, here are the groups. Now, this is the first group shot with the 39.5. Now, this wasn't too bad. And first group with the 41.3. Now, the later groups that I shot with these two loads, this was the last load that I did. I had 4 shots left of that 39.5. Real big group here, and I will get the measurements on these. And this was the next load that I did, or group that I did with the 41.3. I put another sticker down there and did this. Really not a lot that I can take away from these, aside from this is the cold barrel first group of the day with a 39.5, and it's definitely better than the cold barrel first group of the day on the first time when I came out doing this. Now, let's get to the 42 grain. This is the first time with this load. Boy, I was impressed. The first group, this is 3 shots right here. Now, that's probably a 0.2 MOA. I thought I was onto something. Waited a little while. I was helping some guys out here at the range. Not enough for the barrel to get completely cold, but there's group 2. So comparing these two groups, there's not a whole lot that I can take away from the 42 grain or even the 39.5 or the 41.3 to see which of these loads this barrel, this 308, likes best. So I will get the velocity numbers. I will post those up and share those with you guys, and we'll see what was going on with my velocities. They definitely were faster today than they were last time out, and I'll get these groups measured up as well. So part 2, I don't want to go as far as saying that I didn't get anything out of this today. It was another day at the range. I got a little bit of information about a cold barrel and how the gun is shooting. Got some velocities to confirm, compare, and everything else. But I didn't take away a whole lot as far as picking which one of these powder loads that this 308 barrel likes best. So there's going to be a part 3 to this. I'm going to get on out. I'm going to reload each of these and get another, 3 to 6 rounds of these. I do see I may need a larger sample size. I'm going to try to get out here on a day, maybe take this to the indoor range as well. But hey, this is the work in progress when you are working to make a handgun. Now I'm doing this as do-it-yourself, kind of at home with small scale equipment, a inexpensive setup to get this ammunition loaded up and work out, seeing if we can get some ammunition out of this 308 that is as good or better than match grade, because we've seen some groups that this rifle can do. We just want to make that repeatable. So hey, thanks for checking on in. Check back for part 3 on this, and maybe 4, but we're going to try to find that ammunition load that this 308 likes the best. Keep on shooting.